We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we.
What up, you guys? My name is Allyn, they call me Lean, and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I am actually here with another first foundation thoughts. And the foundation that I will be trying out in this video for today is the brand new NYX Professional Makeup Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation in the shade Camel, which I'm really excited about. So you guys already know the deal. Pretty much what I do is pretty much talk about the foundation that I'm trying out, and then kind of give you guys some updates throughout the day on how it wears, and then I tell you guys my final input and my thoughts on the foundation. So yeah, without further ado, I guess we could dive right into the video. So you guys already know I prepped my face and started on my brows, and today I will be trying out this new NYX Professional Makeup Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. I picked up the shade Camel, and this is supposed to be an up to 24-hour matte finish wear foundation. This is what the foundation looks like, and this packaging automatically reminds me of the Maybelline Fit Me and also the Maybelline Better Than Skin foundation that they discontinued, but the packaging reminds me of it. It looks like this, and right away, I mean, as you can see, the packaging is pretty simplistic, which I like. However, I kind of feel like I wish they kind of changed maybe, or had some kind of customized like kind of bottle size, because this pretty much looks like a Maybelline foundation. However, I will say the brownie points of this is that you can already see that it has a pump. The bottle is clear and the top is plastic, but I do like the fact that it comes with a pump. And then in the back here, this pretty much has like the little section where obviously you scan it, and then the kind of like ingredients and where it's made. So yeah, this is the foundation, and now let's check it out to see how this works out. Actually, I almost forgot, before I get into trying out the foundation, I just wanted to point out that I actually got this foundation at the NYX store actually the day before it released. Apparently this foundation was supposed to release on August 16th, but I actually got it on the 15th, and I got it at the NYX store in Cerritos, because we have a NYX store in my mall. And this foundation supposedly has 45 different shades, which I think is pretty insane. And I can honestly say, when I went into the store, the shades were pretty inclusive. They had light to very deep shades. I didn't really get too far in deep to see like the lightest shade and the darkest shade, but I knew there were so many different shades that were organized. I definitely say as well that the foundations, the kind of like the amount of foundations they had a lot that were pretty diverse in regards to kind of like skin color and undertones. A lot of times, sometimes foundations kind of focus like kind of just on one undertone, but I did notice when I was watching different swatches, some of them had like a yellow undertone, some had pink, others had yellow, and some even had orange, which I think is great and fitting for anyone looking for foundation. But yeah, another note, I also did want to mention that this foundation is actually $15. When I purchased it at the NYX store, it was about 16 something, which isn't that bad, but it is a little pricey for a drugstore. But as I mentioned, as in every other video, drugstore is getting way up there. But I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, pretty much, before I get into it, I just wanted to mention the shades, and now let's try this baby out. So I'm just going to twist this off. Oops, maybe not. Shake it a little bit, and I'm going to use actually the back of my hand to pump this out. Right away I could say that I can't really tell because I have sunblock on, but it almost kind of has like a light paint set, and as you can see, that is one pump, so it looks pretty thick. And as you can see, it can drip. Like, it's thick, but still like not too thick where you can't, you know, I guess you could say spill it, I guess. I mean, it's not leaking. Sorry, right now it's just like my words are just like all over the place. But I'm just gonna get my ring finger and just kind of apply some dots. This is actually a lot for one pump, by the way. And then I'm going to use my beauty sponge from EcoTool. I know it is dirty, but you know, it is what it is. This is real life. Okay, so right away, I am not gonna lie, this foundation looks orange. Like, as you can see, I don't know if you could tell, like from out of the camera, like on my viewpoint, it's like kind of like orange. And the crazy thing is, the way how I swatched my face on the stories, I actually kind of swatched around kind of like my chest area, because right now I am a bit tan, and I decided to swatch on my chest versus my face because, one, I actually was going to a Charlie Puth concert, and I was like beat. Like, my face was literally filled with like eyeshadow and makeup, and I didn't want to like ruin it. And right off the bat, this is off of one layer. I didn't even like cover my whole face, but from the looks of it, on my end, it looks patchy, but it does feel nice. Like, it's weird how like I feel like it almost looks like the foundation is just like sitting on my face, but it feels nice. But you know what, I'm gonna actually try to wet my beauty sponge and then try to apply another layer to my face. So here is pump number 2, and I'm gonna just apply it all over my face. And I have come back and I have wet my beauty blender, or beauty sponge. I'm sorry, this is not a beauty blender. Okay. So, okay, it seems to blend a lot better once my beauty sponge was more damp. I will say too that this seems to be like a medium like coverage off of the first layer, and it's very, very light too. Like in terms of like how it feels on the skin, like it feels really, really light, and I can definitely say this is mattifying, but I wouldn't say it's completely full coverage right off the bat. But this is definitely a buildable coverage, I mean a buildable foundation if you are trying to achieve a particular kind of like, you know, I guess you could say coverage. But oh my god, my face looks so orange. This, I'm so upset. I'm gonna see if I could try to return this, because I didn't buy this at Ulta. I bought it at the NYX store, but why is this like so, this is orange. But yeah, I'm just gonna apply obviously this, I guess you could say, third layer here and a second layer on top, and then I will update you guys once I blend this all out. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now. So I'm noticing that the foundation is coming off as I apply more, and I just see like patchiness, like really bad patchy foundation, and I see a lot of texture in my skin, and I don't know if I even want to pull through this first foundation thoughts, because it's not even the texture, it's just really like, it's just so patchy. Like, I'm going to show you guys a close-up really quick and show you guys what I'm talking about. So you guys, I just wanted to show you what I meant by the patchiness on my face, and I don't like this at all.
Like, this never really happens. Like, how did, like, I literally put foundation on it, okay, and like, it's coming off. I don't know whether it's like the beauty sponge, but I'm going to probably change this and then try to reapply on my face again.
Okay, so I'm having issues with this foundation right now, and I'm gonna retry this again. What I'm actually going to do is take off the foundation and then reapply my primer and try to blend in the foundation as much as possible. I did change the beauty sponge. In fact, I am actually using this e.l.f. one that I just opened just right now. So I'm gonna go off camera and then to just try to reapply this, because I really want to try to make this work. Even though the color is a bit orange, I still want to do this review because, you know, I really like doing these foundation reviews, and just for anyone that's watching. So I'm gonna go on camera a second and then I'm gonna update you guys in a little bit. So you guys, little update before I move forward and finish the rest of my face. I actually took off all the foundation, and I actually, if I can grab my items, I use the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Pro Filter primer on its own instead of the Urban Decay the Slick primer that I usually use together, because it's summertime and I need that extra hold for my foundation. And I also applied this Pacifica Crystal Power Hydro Mist before I also applied the foundation, and I added kind of like the setting powder I always use, this Media Pro Compact Banana. So I think what it was just the one of the primers that I use. I just took out one of them, and I did change the beauty sponge, of course. This is the one from e.l.f. This is about $4, and I like it. It works fine with me. So yeah, just wanted to update you guys that it did work the second time. And for a little FYI, this is actually just one layer, and I'm just gonna keep it to one layer. This is more like a medium coverage so far. I will say the color is still kind of a little off, but I feel like once I have my concealer and my highlighter and all the rest of stuff, it'll work out well. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go off camera and do the rest of my face and then show you guys the final look. So you guys, this is the final look. As you can see, all I really did was pretty much bake my face, and then after that I applied some bronzer, blush, highlighter, and I also applied a black wing eyeliner and kept it simple. Just applied some mascara and then applied the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb today. So so far I kind of like how this looks now, even though I still feel like the foundation's just a little orange. I mean, I still was able to work around with it. It doesn't look too obvious that, you know, the color is kind of off, if that makes any sense. But I'm gonna just check myself out really quick. Oh yeah, so yeah, it doesn't look that bad, but I do see some texture on my face, which I'm gonna show you guys in a minute. So yeah, this is the final look.
So you guys, this is my face up close. As you can see, this is how the foundation looks like. My bronzer, blush, my highlighter, you guys already know, the wing eyeliner. And as I mentioned, you can see the texture around my chin area and my cheeks. But I mean, I have been breaking out just a little bit lately. I got some bumps going on, but I feel like it's not too obvious. But on another note, it's 11:48 right now, so obviously this is kind of like the very first kind of check-in. So I'm gonna go now clean up and then probably start editing some other content that I have going on, and then I'll give you guys a mid update in a little bit. Hey guys, so it's about 4 o'clock right now, and I just wanted to do a quick update or a mid update of how my face has been looking like so far. So this is how everything's looking like. I haven't reblotted, I haven't, you know, repowdered or anything like that. Everything is just how it is the moment I applied it on. However, I do notice that I feel like the foundation has kind of oxidized, but not in a bad way. It's just I could tell, I feel like I look a little more tanner, but I mean it goes well because obviously I'm tan. But so far everything is holding up to place. I feel like nothing's really moved. However, I do see a little dewiness on my face, but everything still feels fine. Nothing transferred anything. so I think we're good to go. So yeah, now I'm gonna go leave and do some errands, and then I'm gonna update you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so it's actually about 11:40 right now, and I'm here for my last check-in of the day. Pretty much after my last update, I went to the Alma swap meet, and then I went to meet up with my friend Cindy and Gilbert, and then we went to Red Robin for dinner, and then we watched Crazy Rich Asians. So yeah, now I'm finally home, and now I'm here to finally update you guys. So this is what my face looks like. I forgot what time I actually put this on, but I definitely know it's been more than 12 hours, I think, maybe, or maybe like 11, I don't know, but it's been on for more than 8, and I can honestly say that this foundation did wear pretty decent, considering that I didn't really check on my face, and the only time I really blocked my face was around my nose because I was getting a little oily. But I will say that the foundation kind of wore well. I do notice that it kind of faded around my chin, but I was kind of like going like this, so the makeup obviously right now, as you can see, it does transfer after some period if you don't like try to like re-powder and stuff. But I feel like it's a pretty decent foundation. I would probably use this more for like everyday, maybe not so much for something if I were to go to some like really fancy event. But you know, look, I could see my highlight is still there. My bronzer kind of faded away, but my blush is still there. But in terms of this foundation, I'm gonna kind of look in the mirror really quick. I will say that if you do have texture on your skin, if you are very concerned about that, this is probably a foundation I wouldn't try out. Also, you can see I have some dry patches, so I don't think this is a foundation for anyone that has dry skin either. I will say that this is probably more for someone with more like a normal skin, because around this area is like more my normal skin, I guess you could say, and it wore pretty well. For oily, I think you can work with it, but I don't think you can wear this foundation for a long period. I mean, you can work with it, but I can honestly say this is me, you know, after a couple hours of watching a movie, like I did get oily again. But overall, it's an alright foundation. I don't hate it. I definitely know that I have to consider certain products I do use underneath the foundation, but I definitely will be using this again.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my first foundation thoughts video on the brand new NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave some love down below, and of course don't forget to subscribe. I do upload videos every single week, so I think you guys should click that notification button or little bell over there so you guys can get notified whenever my video comes up live on my channel. Also, I do have social media. I have an Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, and all my social media handles are all linked to that. And yeah, I just want to say thank you guys again for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And until next time, it's been real, and I'll see you soon. Bye!